Testing. Testing. All of the tests. All the sound tests. Alright, let's get music. Oh crap, I closed it. 1 second. Where'd it go? No copyright songs. Okay. Twitch doesn't mind so much, but YouTube minds. Alright, how's that look for you guys? Pretty good. It's good for me. Was it good for you? It's so much louder for me than you guys. I gotta play with it. Okay. Alright, so we're back on Blocked and Loaded 2. I apologize for the delay on that. And I'm just double checking. I'm muted there. I'm muted there. Getting my screen set up. Oh boy. Don't know how long I'm going to stream today. I have a lot I need to get done. But I'll do as much as I can. Alright. We're working on quests today. Where are my idea notes? Okay, so what I wanted to work on was getting the NPC in a state where you can talk to him, accept quests, you know, that kind of thing. I came up with a strategy for tracking the quests and for creating quest chains. So I'm going to be working on that now. Wow, why can't I type? Starting off strong. Alright, offer text. Like, hello sir, hello adventurer. Would you like this quest? Accept text. Oh, you want this quest. Okay, you must be very brave. And then question text. Groovy Rad, what's up? Aw, you that was very nice of you, dude. Long time no see, man. Did you like the update to Rogue Party 2? Thank you for the subscription. You have to do that. That was nice of you. Rogue Party 2. There's the new vendor. The Engam vendor. We got the reward text. Well, you know, sometimes an idea hits you and you just got to do it. Did you get all the items yet? Do I already need to add more? I figured it would take some people, you know, 2 weeks to do it. I can't remember now. I thought I added an item for you. Did I not add an item for you in Rogue Party 2? Did I do that? I've done it for so many people I can't remember. What would be Groovy Rad's? I feel like I did. Did I do that? I can't remember now. It's been so long. Did I? Oh, the charm! Did I add it though? I assume it would be... Oh, Groovy Charm. But did I add it to the game? I know I made the model, but... Hang on. We're gonna fix this. I feel like it is in the game. See, I can't remember. I've done so many. There's like 100-something items in the game. There's a Gorgon Charm. That's not it. It's not actually in the game. Alright, we're fixing this. Hold on. Wait, what else did I make that I didn't put in the game? Oh, shit. Taki mushrooms. Oh, crap. Yeah, that was one of the ones that didn't get put in. Lay down a healing aura that heals yourself, allied enemies, and allied players for 10 seconds. Hey, Panda, what's up? I don't think I ever added Groovy's charm into the game. It's not a matter of forgetting either. I think there was a technical reason. No, that makes me feel awful now. It looks like there were several that didn't get in. I think the Leeching Laverin never got in either. This is a complicated item though, because it heals your allies as well as you, not just players, but like NPCs that you build. Or summon, excuse me. No, that actually, I feel bad now. I know I said that I was going to put it in. Let's do it right now. I have no idea if this is the right size. It may not be. There's Ice Shard. How you doing, Panda? No, I do, because I definitely said at one point it was getting in the game. Alright, so the hand comes like this around it. So we gotta just tilt it up and down. Yeah, it's a slightly wrong size. That's okay. Yeah, I totally forgot about Groovy's. I owe Laverin the item too, because that apparently never got in either. That's probably okay. I think he holds it right in the middle there. I remember working on the color scheme when you were in stream. We were talking about this. I remember that because my color scheme was awful initially. But yeah, Blocked and Loaded is doing okay. I'm gonna add quest chains to the game, which was something that I didn't do in the original Blocked and Loaded. They were just individual quests, and there were follow-up quests, but they were with. It was just weird. Like they were specially created, like hand jammed in there. Like if you complete this quest, then this quest becomes available, and it wasn't like a system. And they were very rare. They were really just like one or two of them. like every time you killed a boss, the next boss would be a quest that you'd have to kill from the king. So that was like hard coded, and then I think there was one other case that was special. But the idea of like going to the same NPC after completing your quest and then him giving you another quest immediately was not in the game, right? So I'm gonna add that. I think it'll also make my life a little easier in terms of how many NPCs are needed, because the original game had a little bit of a bloat of NPCs in certain areas. Yeah, I don't see Sabrina's locket got in, but the gaudy charm did, or not gaudy, the groovy charm did not get in. That's bizarre. Yeah, so it takes a long time for me to test the multiplayer in this game. Like it just takes a long time. So like that update where I added the end game vendor and I added a couple of items. If the item is unique in that there's no other item like it in the game and testing is required, it takes a long time. And partly because my previous machine is just really old and takes a while to come up, and then I also have to build, so you know that's like 10 minutes, and then I've got to put it up on the Steam servers, another like 5 minutes, and then I've got to download it on the other computer, another like 5 minutes because it's so slow, and like that whole process takes a long time. I gotta log out of Steam, I gotta log back in, you know, it takes like 2-3 minutes each time. It just kind of sucks, and so I really try to do a lot of multiplayer updates at once, but it takes me like an entire day. Like that endgame vendor I think took a day and a half to put in the game because those items required testing. Like the one with the Yeti required a lot of testing, and then while I was doing all the testing, I discovered a bug in how the multiplayer NPCs work when they're on your team and how their damage is calculated, and how in certain instances they weren't actually doing damage to each other. So that was like a huge bug. But I did fix that, but then in fixing it I created a bunch of other issues I had to work through. So it took like a day and a half to add it. I could try to get sound effects. Hey, dude, if people offer stuff, I'm happy to give it a try. I just never promise anything, you know? Like I never say like, oh yeah, we're definitely putting that in there. Like, I'll give you an example. I've had about 6 people give me music compilations that they want to add to a game, and I feel so awful. But in most cases, they didn't spend a lot of time on it. Like, so I don't feel that bad. But I never tell them like they're guaranteed to get in. I just say, okay, I'll take a look at it. And usually it's something they kind of threw together quickly. But like Saki blew me away, or Saku blew me away when he sent me the riff is used for Rogue Party 2, like the main theme and everything. He's really good. And not only does he do it fast, so like he can compete with me because I code really quickly, and then he can write the music really quickly, so I don't have to like wait a while to try it out. But he's very talented. I hope he like makes a lot of money. I really do. I told him he's got to charge money too. Like I've tried to pay him for what he's given me, and he just wanted like his name on the thing. I hope he starts asking for money. Like I wouldn't code for free. You know, I would never code for free because I want to own what I make. Okay. But yeah, work's been kind of annoying. They're forcing us to do overtime to meet a deadline. And like I'm a newcomer to the team, so you can't blame me for, you know, the fact that we're behind. Is I just joined, so it's like it's not something that I created or anything, but I gotta pay the price, so it kind of sucks. But if anyone's worked in the corporate world, you know what it's like to get some mandatory overtime once in a while. What sucks about it though is we don't get paid for it. That sucks. But it is what it is. It wasn't handled well. It was not received well by the team members either. They were a little shocked. Where's 10? Okay, okay. I was just getting the size right. All right, that's the Groovy Charm. Let's get it added to the game and we'll put it in our hands. We're not gonna do this yet. Magic models. This is an interesting item. I was gonna do blocked and loaded, believe it or not, but I feel like I need to make this item. And it wouldn't be a bad idea maybe to add an item once a week to Rogue Party 2. Might be fun. I think Rogue Party 2 needs more than just item updates, though. I think it needs, like, some gameplay updates. I was thinking about adding a dodge mechanic. It's been in the game since day one. I added a dodge mechanic to Rogue Party 2, like, right at the start. And he even has an animation for it. But I felt like it just didn't fit in the game. It was like Dark Souls-y to, like, dodge around and stuff. And I couldn't come up with a good way to do, like, the what you were expending to do the dodge, like some kind of energy system. I just didn't know what to do for it. And because if you give it like a cooldown or something, then people just dodge every time it's off cooldown. If you don't put a cooldown, they just dodge constantly. So there's like there's somewhere in the middle there. But yeah, it's been in the game since day one. You just can't access it. Lavrin, what's up? Oh, Lavrin, I think I gotta add your item too. What's up, man? Long time no see. Good to see you. Yeah, dodging would be broken. Unique name, what's up, my friend? A lot of people are in Twitch chat, by the way, if you want to go over there. Yeah, I've been off and on. I was just saying I had some freaking mandatory overtime I had to do, and it kind of zapped my like energy. I didn't want to code. I just wanted to go to bed. But I'm awake now. Did you see the new update to Rogue Party 2? We were just working on Blocked and Loaded 2, but Groovy came in the chat, and I was like, you know what, Groovy? I think I forgot to add your item to the game, so we're going to work on that now. And Lavrin has an item, too, I think, that still is outstanding. Yeah, that needs to be added. Do you remember this? The Leeching Lavrin? Unique name, thank you. You know, unique name, I've noticed a pattern with you. Where you can play as the bad guy. Hey, that's pretty cool. Probably would make a whole new game for that, though. That sounds like a whole new game. Because Rogue Party 2 is a pretty long game when you think about it. Like, for an entire run, it takes like half an hour or so minimum. I know, although somebody speed ran it for like 20 minutes, I think. It was on the Discord. Someone actually speed ran the game. They figured out that the levels weren't random, and then they memorized them all, and then they speed ran. Unique name, that is some talent right there if you're making those on the fly. That's cool. Although I think your eyebrow fell off. Wait, no, the stream alerts are on. Bottom left did not forget. Did I miss something? Oh, did you subscribe? Oh, I'm sorry. Why didn't I hear it? Thank you, Lavrin. You didn't have to do that. I really appreciate that. When Groovy subscribed, it popped up. Maybe it's too quiet now because I turned down the volume because the music was a little too loud in my ear. I'm sorry. Thank you, Lavrin. You didn't have to do that. I do appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Yeah, we added a new vendor to Rogue Party 2 and some endgame items for people to farm up. And now we're adding the Groovy Charm. Which is going to be a little bit of a challenge because the item is an AoE heal, which I have not added in the game before. Thanks from Boomer Music. Well, it's just random. It's no copyright compilations because I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch, so it's funny. I don't know why I stream to YouTube. Like well, I do know why, but I have a bunch of people who follow me on there who don't follow me on Twitch. But 90% of the people who see me on YouTube just jump on Twitch. Aw. Well, so the problem is if I play it, YouTube immediately flags it. And so I either have to list the video as private or it's just not going to be like searchable at all. Well, it's not searchable for sure, but like you wouldn't even be able to see it. Wait, unique name. You gotta chill, dude. That's fucked up. That's really messed up, dude. I just realized what you drew. I mean, bad. Slap your wrist. Oh, that's cool, Averin. Yeah, I do like that music. I do like my Boomer music. It's basically Guardians of the Galaxy. If you've ever watched that movie, he has like his playlist, and it's a bunch of songs from there, and then a bunch of songs that are similar. And so that's like one of my favorite playlists because I actually get really annoyed by music in the background. I very rarely can listen to music while I'm doing something, which is odd because most people, that's what they do. I don't know if it's because I'm concentrating on talking to people and concentrating on this, and then I can't concentrate on listening to music at the same time. I don't know what it is. But we should probably add this thing, shouldn't we? Ruby Charm. And then I just want to hold it in my hands. Okay, I think that's all I have to do. Assuming cheats are turned on. I didn't publish the Steam with the cheats on, did I, guys? I'm having a small heart attack right now. Let's just hit play and make sure cheats don't work. I thought I already did this, but a little scared right now. Okay, cheats are not on. I had a small heart attack. Yeah, well, the thing was, I had it on when I was like play testing, and yeah, it was a lot of hours. Yeah, it was a lot of hours. I was playing Project Zomboid. Oh, Radical's playing. That's cool. He's probably in the middle of a game, though. I probably can't play with him. I need to friend more people. I have so many like random friend requests and stuff that I haven't really looked through them all. Because I think there's a limit. Maybe I'm wrong. Is there a limit to how many friends you can have? Bottom left bad at his own game. That's because I delete my save. That's not fair. That's not fair. I have to delete my save. Oh, you guys. Well, I haven't unfriended anyone that I friended when I first started, but I get a lot of new friend requests, and I'm just like, if I start doing every one of these, you know, maybe every once in a while I don't want everyone to know what I'm playing. At every moment. Oh, you're getting the endgame items. Nice. Oh, okay. How hard is it to get that? Is it just you buy games on Steam and then voila? Alright, let's play this real quick. Let's put Groovy's Charm in hand. Let's see what it looks like. Get cards and stuff. It sounds complicated. On Xbox, it was just like you get 100 friends. And when I made, I didn't hit the cap until I made Loot or Die. That's what it was. And when I made Loot or Die, I got so many friend requests. Uh-oh. Outside array? No, it's bullcrap. I checked that. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. My bad. I didn't add a definition for the item. Groovy Charm. I think Groovy Rad looks better. Definitely needs a long respawn timer. It's going to be a very powerful item. Alright, let's try this again. There was an exploit with, I think, 2019 Steam Summer Sales where people made hundreds of levels. Oh, I don't know if you heard about it, but I dug up my old Xbox 360. I still have the demo for Spider. You have the original Loot or Die. You know what sucks about that? So, I have 2 Xbox 360s, and it's because I bought one for someone and then they ended up not wanting it. So, I hooked them up, and I turned on Loot or Die on both of them, and you can't cross-play even on the LAN connection. They turned it off. Those jerks. I mean, unless I did something wrong. But you can't cross-play. I was like, you kidding me? Alright, let's see what the charm looks like. It looks kind of tiny. Is that the actual charm? Hold on, let's take a look. Where's my dude? Where's my player? Well, hello there. Get out of the way. Oh, the charm seems to go into your wrist, so that's probably a problem. We gotta rotate it. Gotta rotate it back, I think. Okay, so looking at this piece. Okay, now we're looking at the same thing. And then I gotta rotate it down. Whoops, wrong way. I figured out, finally, after so long, how to update an item without deleting the original. Ta-da! And now this will update. There you go. I can't believe that, hundreds of levels. Did they take them away? Oh, have you seen Calamity? This item is amazing. Let me go hit someone with it. Oh, let's see what the charm looks like, too. Okay, it looks decent. This could be a lot better. I guess I could make the charm bigger. I don't know. It actually looks kind of neat. It's so tiny. Let's check this. Have you seen Calamity, guys? Have you unlocked this yet? I gotta be careful because my mouse is unlocked right now, so I can go off the screen. So, it hits them, and then it snows on them, and at the very end, it's hard to tell if it kills the enemy, but if it doesn't kill them and they walk past, it shoots lightning at them. Here's the lightning. Here it comes. Oh, it was over there. Watch the lightning. Zap! I love this thing. This is my favorite weapon. It's not fast, though. That's the only thing. So if you get Berserker on this, that's just overpowered. It does the most overall damage in the game, but not the most up front. So you get something like the World Ender, that's going to do more damage instantly, whereas this does all its damage like over time. But now the Charm can be used, but it doesn't do anything. So now we got to make it do something. You died? No. No. Groovy Red, no. You died. Here's what I'm thinking for the heal. I want to put like little green dots just floating up out of the ground. But the thing is, there's already like green dots that float up for the slime. And the slime like hurts you. AAA Studios not fixed it in 2 years. Well, if you play Loot or Die, I haven't fixed. Oh man, I really should fix that game. It has like a bunch of port issues that are bad. Block King in the hub. In Blocked and Loaded. Oh, that would actually be really cool. That'd be really cool, dude. Because Block King is such a simple game. I think I made that in like a day. Like it's a first-person shooter, which anyone can make in like seconds, like the bare bones of a first-person shooter. You just need like a little bit of code that you get from online, and then boom, you have a first-person camera. And then it was just the blocks. The way the game worked is like you'd have all the blocks, right? It was such a simple game. So like you'd have these blocks, and they were all the same size, but whatever. And people would be standing on them. And so all I had to do was do like the hit detection of the blocks for you like standing on them and when you're allowed to jump or not. And in the game you could do you could even unlock like a double jump if you were lucky. But like in terms of like mechanics, there was like nothing to this game. You would fire a gun that always had the same fire rate. I don't think it overheated. I don't think there was really any downside just holding down the trigger other than shooting your own blocks. But when you shot a block, every block had a number associated with it, up to 255. And if you shot the block, it would get deleted, and it would get added to a list of blocks that you've destroyed. And then every, like, I don't know, it was like every 10th of a second, you would tell all the other players your list of blocks that you destroyed. So all the other players would find out. And then they would update their game and delete the block that you destroyed. And so it was like a super simple concept. If you fell down to the bottom, you died, and like a bunch of lights beams shot up, and you had to like watch the game like from a ghost camera. You could like float anywhere, and the game could take like 2 seconds to end. Like you could literally shoot out the blocks from other people as they fell down if they didn't pay attention at the start of the game. And then like to spice the game up, there was this question mark that you could run to. In a special spot, in the same spot every map, but all the maps were different. And if anyone got to that question mark, they'd get a power-up. And like this, my voice would be like very deep. I deepened it with a sound effects thing, and I echoed it. And so it'd be like, laser, you know, and it would like echo as I was saying that. And you'd fire the laser, and instead of your bullet destroying one block, it would destroy every block in a line. So like someone would get laser and they'd just clear the map. Like they would just blow away entire floors that people were trying to stand on, and then you see all the people like just falling to their deaths. And it was co-op too, so that's actually one of my few games that was like couch co-op on Xbox. So you can play like 4 people on the same screen, and with like big screen TVs today, that's kind of cool. And the game's so fast you can't really screen watch. It doesn't really help you. But at the same time, you could go into a multiplayer lobby with your 4 friends like all together at once, and you would be a single entry in the lobby. So you could go play against another 4 people who are on their couch. So the game was cool. Unique name. Yeah. Calm down, dude. Calm down. I was playing it with my friend. Yeah, that was cool. I'm gonna... Unique name, how old are you? I don't want to guess, because people always take it the wrong way when you guess their age. They either are upset that you guessed too low or too high or whatever. But how old are you, Unique name? Just curious. I was playing it with my friend yesterday. Yeah, man, that is so cool. What were you playing on? Computer or Xbox? The graphics did not hold up at all. They looked terrible. They didn't look good back in the day, but they look absolutely garbage now. If I were to fix that game up, that might actually be worth fixing and changing the graphics on there. At least updating the textures. My God, the background was like I want to say like 600 by 800. Like it was just garbage. Real Evil make remake. Yo, that actually would be really fun. You know that game is like the equivalent of Resident Evil, right? Like it's the same concept, like still shot images, and you tweak your camera until you feel like you mimic what's in the shot, and then you define invisible walls to mimic the walls on the screen. And what's really hard about it is lining up the different cameras. Like you actually have to create a 3D space that accurately represents the visuals. And then once you accurately represent, like I had to measure my house. I had to take a measuring tape and say, okay, this wall from here to here is 12 feet. And then I had to define 12 feet in 3D space. And then whatever metric I used, I had to keep consistent for the rest of the game. Like I had to consistently say, okay, one block, like meter or whatever it is equal to 3 feet in my house. And then once I finished that, I had to like just like visualize this. Let's say I mapped out the floor plan, right? Then I would take a camera and 3D camera and point it, let's say, down at an angle. I'd have to like rotate everything in my scene with my camera to make it look like it really was angled down. So that way when you looked at the player, he wasn't just like flat on the ground. He was angled the way the camera would look. And this was a very challenging process. And then when you had like multiple rooms, it was very, very crazy. But the secret was just to make sure that I mapped all the rooms out accurately in terms of their distance. And if I created a floor, like completely finished it, I could put a camera anywhere and the mapping would be perfect. Like I just have to play with the angle of the yaw in like airplane terms and the pitch. I just have to play with that. But it wasn't too bad. It looked way more impressive than it was, like in terms of how hard it was to create it. But yeah, Real Evil was a cool game. Did you know I'm in that game? Have you gotten to the part where I pop out? I actually like filmed myself in a bunch of positions, like running in, I think it was like four directions, I think, with my hockey stick, and that was very challenging. I'm in that game. Yeah, you haven't gotten to that part yet. You got to find the key. So I believe the progression for that game, in the beginning, you just got to find ammo so you can kill all the bad guys. Then you have to find numbers that are hidden throughout the house. And once you have every number, they're very obvious. Like you see the number and you can push a button and it pops up like the number 2 or whatever. And once you have all the numbers, there's only 4 of them, so you eventually can figure out the right order for them. You put that into the computer. It unlocks the computer. I think it gives you a MacGuffin or something. Like it gives you something to unlock the bedroom where I am. There's a massive jump scare there. I pop out. And then, like, spoilers. I mean, most people, I think, have played it. And then you get the interdimensional keys that open up the doors to send you to, like, other games that I've made. Like Block King and the game that was a spoof off of Contra. You fight the monsters. That's what the skeletons are. They're from that game. And then after that, you have to destroy the house. There's like a sequence in the garage where you set off a bomb or something. And then you have to escape the house, which is actually really challenging because there's so many monsters. Like, you're used to fighting like one or two, and then you open up the kitchen door, and there's just like 15 skeletons that you have to run around and escape. And then when you get out of the house blows up or whatever. I don't think it shows anything like that. It just says the house blew up. But yeah, Real Evil, like, you can speedrun it in like 20 minutes if you know where everything is. Yeah, there was a lot more to that game than just the house that you start in. But yeah, when I pop out, that is horrifying. Like, you're not ready for it at all. Like, there's the big roar sound, and all of a sudden there's this moving very quickly animation of me coming at you. And you basically have to, like, shotgun me down to get past that part. Like, if you use the pistol, I don't think you'll survive. And I love that the guns were pieces of his body. So, like, the shotgun, he'd like pick his leg up, and that was his shotgun. Or like the machine gun was his chest coming together with his hands to like build a machine gun with like turrets, and every finger was a like a bullet exit point, and they would all spin. I thought that was so funny. But yeah, the blaster, like, his starting weapon was just the palm of his hand, like Iron Man kind of thing. But it was such a silly game. It was great. I had a lot of weird, like, hey, let's see if this can be a game. I think I've become a little more structured, hopefully. But I just like to create stuff, so, like, I never cared too much about the end result as long as I got to make something. Alright, so speaking of making something, we're going to create a particle effect. I forget where it is. The effects? Alright, and what I was trying to say earlier is that the slime is a green thing that comes up out of the ground. So I think I'm going to create like an aqua color. Like, I don't want it to be green, because if it's bright green, players are going to think that it's like a negative thing, because that's what the slime looks like. Let's see, I want it to be a box. Okay. Oh my, that's a lot. It's hard to see what it's doing, excuse me. I'm gonna pull it out just so I can see. No jokes, unique name. Watching you. Let's do 2 seconds. Reduce this. I don't need to do that so much. There we go. It actually looks kind of cool all by itself. I want to change the shape though. We'll do starting off with this color, and I need color over time. So we're gonna start off bright, right? Yeah, there it is. I knew that was coming. No pun intended. I need alpha. There it is. That's cool. Yeah, I need to change this the actual rendered graphic. Let's make a custom one. Whoa, Groovy Rap. We're going to get some stuff in here, man. We're going to get some cool stuff in here. It's going to be a cool item. Let's do 128 by 128. Where's my layers? Oh, there they are. I was like, what the hell? Heck. Family friendly. Have you guys ever done this before, where you create your own mask, almost, I guess is the right word? We'll see what it actually looks like. You can never really tell. I'll just put it on my desktop. So we're going to replace these white circles with this new graphic. Where do I put it? Doodads? No. Thought I had like a sprite area. Is it higher up? There it is. Sprites. Okay. And now we just gotta change it so it has no background. Okay, so now it's a sprite. And then I'm gonna change this here. Oh wait, I can't use it. What does it need to be? Aimer works. It needs to be a material. Okay, so we'll create a material. Okay, there we go. What's cutout look like? Oh, I don't want cutout. And then go back here. Oh, look at that! That's sick! Now I need a lot less of them. But I can color it now. Oh, why isn't it updating the color? Oh, start color. No, it's still not, it's not overriding. Well, that's odd. Yeah, I thought if I made this white, then I could set the color here. A little confused by that. I don't know why it isn't updating. Because if I put the pure white one on, I don't know where it is. It started with like an S, I think. default. There it is, default particles. So why is that different than this guy? That's the question. Is it because I did transparent? Should I have done opaque? Huh. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why it's not coloring. I mean, I can cheat, right? I can just be like, oh, well, here's my color. But if I ever want to reuse it, I got to make a new thing every time. That's annoying. Maybe fade will work? I'm going to go with it for now, but I'm going to look up later why that's happening. Alright, now we have way too many of those things at once. So the start size I want to change to be a random number. 0.5 and 0.8. And then I want a lot less of them, I think. And I think they need to shrink as they go up. And they need to fade out of existence. I think that's the curve I'm looking for. Oh, where's fade? Color doesn't seem to be working. That's so cool, though. I think if I want to do this right, they need to be individual lines, not these thick lines with a whole bunch of them. If they're individual, I can create a much better effect. update it. Replace. There we go. That's more what I was thinking of. Those individual lines. Okay. Now, let's make them a little smaller. Okay. I want to go a little slower, I think. Now I want them to fade out over time. They don't appear to be fading at all. Ha! That's cool! That is so cool! Look at that! That's so neat! That's wicked! I didn't know you could do that. That is so nifty! Nice. I really like. That's really what I wanted. I wanted to like steam and stretch out and then disappear. That's great. It's magic, man. That's so neat. All right, what if I make it a little faster? I mean, the orange boxes kind of make it difficult to see what it's going to look like. If I go into here. Oh, I can't edit it, can I? There must be something else I can compare the size to. Got the bubble here. I want to say that each of these is 1. So it's 3 by 3, I think. Well, 6 by 6. I think that looks cool. But yeah, this will be like a healing aura. Probably needs to go a little higher. Now, how did I do the Jaman totem? Oh, it was an actual NPC. Ooh. Ooh, that was clever. That was very clever. Is there any other AoE in the game? No, I guess it's just the Jamin Totem. So the reason I did that is I don't have a concept of a non-AI driven entity that can be in the game that the other players can see. So the idea of like a healing pool going down and being not a bad guy, not a good guy, but like this third party, it just doesn't exist in the game. So the way I got around that with the Jamin Totem is I made it quote unquote a NPC on the ground, and then I could do the logic of like whether it affected you or not as an NPC. And then that way like the other players would see it because it counted as an NPC. I think it can get destroyed though. I don't think I want that for the healing pool. Let me see. Jamin Totem. Does it have health? I must have defined it. I'm just gonna mimic what I did here. I'm gonna copy it like word for word. And then I'll know it'll work without even testing it. Unity is a pathway to many particle systems, some believe to be unnatural. Yeah, it looks like they can destroy the totem. It's got 100 life. I don't believe it has any damage. Well, it does damage too to like enemies. I could have sworn I made it that they couldn't interact though. Like they couldn't actually punch each other when they were on top of each other, but maybe I didn't. I think the groovy thing is gonna work differently. I can make it an NPC, but I want it to be like impossible to interact with the other NPCs. So I think what I'm gonna do is have it like under the ground. So we're just gonna add a game object, an empty. Well, actually, it needs to be a model, I think. I could like take the goblin model and just put him under the ground. But okay, so let's do a game object here. Do like a 3D cube or something. And we're gonna put the particle system inside the cube. And then I'm going to move the cube. Actually, wait, before I do that, take the particle system out. I'm going to move the cube down to -10. So it's under the world. And then I'm going to attach the particle system to it. And now I can plop down the basic cube as an NPC. And it should not get affected by anything. I don't know how good my logic is for some of the hit detection because the game is essentially flat. Yeah, this is a challenge. Now I know why I didn't add the item, Groovy. Because I ran into this problem. But I think I just have to check. everywhere that I damage NPCs to make sure that they don't hit this thing. Because I think like the blast wave, the fire wave, I think it does not calculate the height of the enemy. It just looks at their XZ coordinate. And so if they're like under the world, they'll still get hit by it. It's that, or I create like a little totem that enemies can destroy. Maybe I'll do that. So it's exactly like the Jamin totem. Let's not reinvent the wheel here. But let's take the color scheme from this guy. And we'll make like a little totem. Jamin totem. I just need it for like size, like how big it is. Alright, cool. Hot damn, I am much better at this. Just realized like all the little things I just did. So much better at modeling than I used to be. So I only want... I might have to eyeball this. I gotta go. Hey, have a good one, Panda. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad I got the stream today. It was fun seeing everybody. And we'll see more, hopefully. We are on Twitch for the people watching on YouTube if you want to watch there instead. You'll probably have more interactions. I think I'm going to make it a cross. Yeah, because it's like a healing thing, you know? That's cool. That's neat. Who needs mirrors, right? It looks weird, but that's the color, so what am I gonna do about it? Hey, what's up? Quokenmora? Hopefully I said that right. What do we do? What game are you playing? I don't know which game you're talking about. You talking about Rogue Party 2? Groovy Totem. Oh, maybe he left. I don't know. Oh, it's under enemies. Okay, that's why I couldn't find it. Let's see. Groovy. Totem. Did I not export it? Bum, bum, bum. I guess I didn't. Oh, he's not angled the right way. Is he, though? Oh, the Jamin Totem has an animation. He doesn't. That's annoying. Boom. Groovy Totem's ready to go. Alright, and now I'll have it spawn just like the Jamin Totem does. So everywhere it says Jamin, we need to find. Groovy Buff. This is why I didn't add it to the game. This was a pain in the ass. But that's okay. I don't think I need the Groovy Particles. I think I can have this just be part of the model. No, I don't want to do that. We will rename this Groovy Particles. Ever since the update, sometimes when I like try to rename stuff, it doesn't do it right. It's kind of annoying. Alright, so now we'll go into Groovy Totem, we'll add the particles, and we just gotta rotate them the right way. Maybe... So that's what it'll look like all around it. It does look really weird, but it's going to be cool when it's done. Oh wow, I'm almost out of models in the game. You only have so many. Groovy Totem. Okay. That looks like most people have left. Thanks for joining, guys. I appreciate it. Cube. It's a cube. None of this matters except this. in this. This is cool. I'm kind of excited to see what this looks like. Almost done. I don't care about that. Don't care about that. Groovy buff is true. I hope it doesn't matter that he doesn't have an animation. I might have to add one for it to work properly. Because it's an enemy and they're expected to have an animation. See, it does that thing where it doesn't rename them. Ah, what is that about? You have to do it in here. Could have sworn you used to be able to do that. Don't know what that's about. And done. Alright, so that it doesn't actually do anything yet other than grant you the buff. And the buff doesn't do anything yet. But when I use it, we should see the item appear on the ground with particles around it. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, did I not define the enemy model? I did. I did define the enemy model. Let's try that one more time. Alright, what happened? There's the Groovy Charm. Why did we not spawn the model? I know why. That's why. And now it'll work. Let's go. Groovy. What's up with that? It's angled wrong. Why are there two of them? Spawning two of them? I think it needs that. Whoa, what is going on there? It's spawning two of them? That's weird. There's only one there. You don't need this particle system anymore. Oh, it actually broke. Okay, that makes more sense. Something actually broke. And that's okay. Although I noticed something weird about the vendor. I want to double check this still works. Okay, all this still works. Okay. Thought I broke it. It's blue now. I don't want a vendor prefab. Looks like it's working. Alright, guys. Well, thanks. Oh, Dream! What's up, dude? What's up, Dream? I didn't see you there. We're working on Groovy Rad's item for Rogue Party 2. I was working on questing in Blocked and Loaded 2. And then Groovy Rad showed up, and I said, you know what? I think I need to create your item. So we're working on it right now. I know it's going to break, but we're still going to do it. Add it. Okay. Now, why is it on the ground? What are my errors? Stop. No animator. But I knew that was going to happen. Alright, so I'm just going to say... probably the best way is just to add an animation. Even if it doesn't have one. How do you add? There it is. Let's get the dope sheet out. So basically, it's way too hot outside for my liking. Yeah, it is getting hotter. That's true. Basically, Groovy's item was never added to the game because it's complicated. It's not an easy item to add. And I'm adding it now. That's the whole story. Export that. It's an AoE healing item. It's been on the chopping block for forever. And I never added it. Let's see. Get back up here. How are you doing, man? What are you up to? Let's see. Resources, enemies, Groovy Totem, replace. Okay, now he has an animation associated with him. I gotta change the size. I think it's just gonna work. Oops. Oh, gotta rotate him now. Got our particles are going the wrong way. Okay. Will it work now? Haha! We did it! I don't like that color. I think I want to change that. So this is an AoE healing item that you can plop down. There's two of them on the ground. Why is that? Why are there two totems? The hell is that? Gotta figure that out. are there two of them? Where do I instantiate the totem? I did something stupid. I just gotta figure out what I did. Add enemy groovy totem. Why are there two of them? Are there two of them? It looks like two. Am I going crazy? Don't answer that. Pause it. There's two of them. Why? Why are there two of you? Okay. Okay, this is where we add him. I only see him being added once. Let's find everywhere this is. Damn, just got home from work. Wait, where do you live, Dream? Are you in, Europe? Oh, I was thinking Middle East too. I just wasn't sure. I travel a lot for my job, so I'm starting to learn the time zones. Why are there two of them? Wow, I'm so confused. And I'm still getting a no reference exception. There is no animator attached to Groovy Totem. Did I not restart? Is that why? Did I make my changes without? Okay, good. Oh yeah, he's got no animator. He's got an animator. I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm stupid. Animator. Now we gotta create a animation. Wow, I haven't done this in so long. Damn, I completely forgot. Groovy Totem Animator. animation. I have never been to Israel. I know people that have. I've never heard anything bad, honestly. You know, other than like nearby conflicts, but nothing about Israel. I like the American version of the lamb and chickpea sandwich. I forget, is it called like a falafel or something? I forget what it's called. No, shawarma. I've had shawarma in America and it's really good. Look at that tiny little. It's so, you can't see it. It's so tiny. Alright. I just need to make a crappy animation that doesn't do anything. Groovy totem animation. All this work for Groovy, man. I hope he appreciates it. I think he left a little bit ago. Hey, why can't I... I can't add the fuck? Okay, you happy now? Can we play now? Oh, sweet. What's up, dude? It's pink now. Why is it pink? What the hell? Why is it pink? I must have done that with the Jamin totem. I must have made it red. No, why is it pink? No, it's the wrong color. No. What I've tested is very different in the States due to health regulations. Oh. It's not supposed to be red. The frick. What's going on here? Did it take the Jamin colors for some reason? Isn't that cool? The Groovy Totem. Oh wait, it's gotta be called the Groovy Rad Totem. You like the pink? Yeah, unfortunately it's not the right color. I don't know why it's pink. Oh, I know why it's pink. Because... Heading in the shower? Thanks for hanging out, dude. I appreciate it. It's pink because all summoned NPCs get a red tint. As long as you're okay with the pink, we'll keep it. Yeah, they get a red tint because they're an NPC. They don't keep their original color. It's like, it's so you can see two of them next to each other and know that they're on your team. Besides, like, the green text above their head. I forgot about that. I mean, to counter it, I'd have to go so dark on the colors to even resemble the original colors. Alright, so we got the totem in game. Now we have to do what happens when you have the buff, and then what happens when your allied enemies have the buff. Which I don't think they get the Jamin totem buff. Alright, so it's going to be on fixed update. Alright. I got to decide where I give the player the health bonus. I guess I could do it in the same place that you regen health. Oops. Regen. So here's enemies regenning health. What about you when you regen health? Okay. Decrement potion. This might be the place to do it. Yeah, right here. Okay. I think this is happening on a timer like every second or something. I just gotta double check. It has to be. Time delta. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So every second, you'll get back a percentage of health. And then it's just a matter of how much. So, I'll have the totem last... Well, it'll just last for as long as it can. I think the Jamin totem will last about 30 seconds. Yeah, I think with this one, it'll be a small heal. I don't want it to be too crazy, but it'll stay down for a long time. Like, the idea is that you put it down while you're fighting. I'm thinking 1% health per second, and it'll last for like 30 seconds, so you get like a third of your health back. Plus, all your allies do too. That's the other thing. It's not just you getting healed, it's your whole team. If, groovy buff. And then where's... Want to just copy like the regen. I don't want to reinvent the wheel here. Heal. Alright, this should be a function. So 0.1% health. Oh no, it should be 0.01. It's that, or I do it like every 3 seconds, you get back like 3% health. Alright, so there's the totem. Let's see how it works. So it says you regenerate 0 life. It shouldn't say that if you have no life to regenerate. Let's get smacked. Alright, got hit a few times. Oh, it's still saying 0 life. Okay. Oh, it's getting rounded down. Oh. It's getting rounded down. Let's try 3%. And... if the is less than equal to... Well, if it's less than 1... Okay. That's what it was getting rounded down. Alright, so now it won't get rounded down anymore. It'll always be a minimum of 1. But now that it's 0.03%, it should be like at least 3, right? Let's see what happens. So I load the game. Okay. I'm going to activate the item. Okay. There it says regenerate 2 life. So that's working. 2's a little low though. I feel like I did this wrong. 3% of 250 should be like 8. I feel like I'm doing the math wrong here. Let's see. The healing total is oh, it's not my total health. It's 100 total healing. This is wrong. Healing total should be equal to your total life. Healing. We'll say healing total is equal to 10. It'll be 10 health, or it'll be 1 health per tick. I get it. I know what I did now. So it'll be 1 health per tick. And then if you have the cleric ability, it'll get increased. Make it 6 so that it's noticeable when you get the cleric upgrade. I was mixing 2 different things. One was like a percentage-based heal, and I think I'm just gonna do 6 for the heal. And I'm gonna make him degenerate faster than a normal enemy. I think that's the way to do it. Or I have to do the tick less frequently. Maybe every 3 seconds. Got quarter update, half update. I don't think I have like 3-second update. I'm getting there. Alright, if this is greater than equal to 3, boom. Now we got an every 3-second update. So every 3 seconds, it'll give you back 10. We'll do 12 health. 20 health? No, 10. So that's a total like 300 health if he's sitting it the entire time. It'll be a full heal. That's probably too much. It's pretty powerful. Now let's see what that looks like. It's not updating. Oh, I did equals. Ah, idiot. Plus equals. Gotta increment time. My dummy dumb brain is so small. Dummy dumb. Regenerate 6 health. You regenerate 6 health. There we go. So it's every 3 seconds. Well, that's pretty far. Oh, the buff doesn't go away. I don't think the Jamin buff affects like monsters that you create. So I don't think the heal should affect monsters that you create either. Alright, now I lose the buff and I come in closer. I need to increase the size of that particle effect. Let me see, how big is Jamin's particle effect? $16. Alright, I gotta make mine 16 as well. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Well, Groovy, check it out, man. Your thing's almost done. There it is. I'm regenerating health. Thanks for hanging out, man. This is Groovy Rad's item that we're working on. I think the little like swigglies that are coming up, they need to be a little thicker because you can't see them that well. Thanks, man. It was very hard to implement. We've been doing this for like an hour, but it'll work. It'll work. I'm gonna add it as an item that just appears when you kill a bosses, like a random drop. So it's not tied to any specific boss. It's not tied to the end game achievements or anything. It'll just be a random item that you can get from any boss. So, and that's actually the best way to do it because then more people get it. You'll be more likely to get it then. Alright, man. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And hopefully you'll enjoy your item. I will have to test it in multiplayer today, but I will do that off stream because it's annoying. Okay, so I want to increase the size. Start size. Let's do 1 and 2. See what that looks like. It'll be a lot bigger. Hopefully it won't look goofy. Yo, that looks kind of cool. It looks weird, like for the art style of the game. That's cool. Ow! Hey! I better heal. Thank you, Groovy. Appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it, dude. Let's see. Thank you for your 5 kappas. Look at that. That's so cool. Now, how much health is it? I want to see like how much health we actually get out of this. So I'm just going to type something to, you know, break it up and then just go. See how long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I have no idea now. I'm going to have to count them. Goes one at a time, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna have to do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about 6 times. You might be able to get 7 in there. So it's only 36 health then. So we need to boost those numbers. That's not enough. So I'd like it to be 100 health. And then if you have some kind of healing buff, it could be a lot more. So it could end up being like, you know, 200 health that you get for it. But one of the few ways to heal in the game. Now we have to add it to the reward system. Alright, so rewards. Ah, here it is. Random kills. This is what I wanted. All I have to do is that. And it's Groovy Totem. Groovy Red's Charm. Okay, and now I'm just gonna cheat so I can kill an enemy. So test level's 20, and I want to double check that T is kill an enemy. Oh, it's Z is kill an enemy. Okay. Level 16? Maybe my memory is a little off. I'm just going to reload the game and keep killing the boss over and over again until I get it. But I made it so it'll be a little faster now. I don't have to keep like loading it. Kill. Nothing happens. Kill. Nothing happens. I don't think I'm unlocking... Oh! The Maw armor. Okay. Oh crap, I might not have like any items on this character. We'll get it. Either that or I'll cheat. The Reflecting Band. See, this is why I have to delete my saves. The Bloody Khopesh. The Summoning Gem. Snake Charmer. Oh my gosh, how many are left? There can't be many left. I should have done hard mode so it's guaranteed I'm going to get an item here. Or almost guaranteed. Oh, Groovy Rad's Charm! There it is. Alright, now let's hit the exit so we save. And then I'll be able to, you know, cheat and give myself the item. So I've got the item now. It should drop from chests now, so that's good. And let's put it down and just give it a little test. So I'm going to take a little bit of damage here, and then we'll put down the item. Hello, Mr. Bomb. Ow. It's going to heal me for about 100, so I need to take a decent amount of damage. Alright, that's a decent amount of oh my god, I might die. Get him, Clouds. Alright, let's put it down. Look at that. That's so cool. Regenerates 16 health. There it is. Awesome. And if I get over here, it should stop happening. I might still be close enough, actually. It's going to go away. Yeah, we'll cheat. Put it back down. And I don't think I'm going to get it again. Oh, I'm still getting it. Now I'm not. Now I am. Oh, it's got a really, really big range. That's a little too big. I might leave it for now, but that's pretty big. That's what she said. Alright, so I would say Groovy Rad's item is a success. I'm going to have to test it on multiplayer to make sure that it works. And that requires me to boot up my other computer, and it's just kind of boring. So I think we streamed a decent amount. We got 2 hours in today. I really appreciate everyone that came out and said hello. And if you want to check out the game, everything is down in the bottom in the descriptions. Rogue Party 2. I am working on Blocked and Loaded too. We got a little sidetracked today because I wanted to get Groovy's item in. It's all your fault, Groovy. But thank you guys. Thank you so much. Good luck and have fun. I'll probably put a video out on this, by the way.